Hello, in this video I'd like to give a quick overview of Worldox categories and using categories in Worldox GX4. Categories are additional metadata tags that you can apply to your documents to aid you in your searching, sorting, and filtering of documents within Worldox. Right here I have a categories column header, and I can see the category codes that are assigned to each document in this list. Now you have three types of categories in Worldox. You have public category codes, which can be assigned to any document within Worldox or file. You have folder-based category codes, which are specific to a folder, and it can only be assigned to documents or files that reside in that folder. So if you're working in a client matter folder structure, for example, you could create matter-specific category codes just for that matter folder. Then your third group of category codes is your personal category codes, which each user can create, and they're specific to that user. One of the differences between the personal category codes versus the public and the folder-based ones is when you put a category code on a document, public or folder-based, everybody in Worldox that has access to that document will see that category code. If you put a personal category code on a document, only you, the user that placed that code on the document, will see it in Worldox and the other users won't. Now there's various ways you can put category codes onto a document. On your initial file save, on a file save as on an existing document, when you're copying a document, moving a document, or editing the metadata of a document, for example. When one of those dialogues pops up, you'll see down here you have an option for categories. And if I click on the categories button, it pops up a menu system where I can select from either personal codes, public codes, or folder-based codes that'll be specific to the folder where this document is saved. You can also remove existing category codes from documents. And if you have permissions, you can add and edit category codes. Typically, your public category codes and folder-based category codes will just be set by your Worldox administrator or by select individuals at your business or firm. And then all users should be able, if they're given permissions, create their own personal category codes. So you'll see the same type of behavior on any of those options like file save, save as, copy, move, and edit. The drop-down will give you a history of category codes that you've recently used, so you'll see those there. And if you already have a category code assigned, you'll see it listed here off to the right. Now, if you're going to be using category codes at your firm or place of business, you really want to use the categories column header, because this makes it really easy to not only see the category codes, but to remove category codes and assign new codes. So if I want to assign a new category code, let's say to this file right here, I can just right click in the category column area and this will pop up. And I can say add category, public, and then choose the code, and now it's added that code. If, let's say on this one, I've done the follow-up on this document, so I want to remove this code, I can just right click, follow up, remove, and now that code's gone. So it's really easy to assign and remove category codes from documents and files within your Worldox file list by just right clicking under the categories column header on a particular file that you want to take action on. Now, you can sort on the categories column header, so if you want to sort, you can put your mouse cursor off to the side, click on it, then sort in ascending or descending order, whatever way you want to sort the list. So you have that capability within Worldox. You also have your filtering. So here where I've got my filter tab, if I just want to see documents that are tagged with this particular category code, I can just check the box next to it and just bring up the documents that have that category code assigned to them. You can also use category codes in your searching if you're using a find template. So if I click on the search button here, pull up a find template, you'll see you've got your categories options here. Now when I click on categories here, it's just going to show me my personal and my public. You're not going to see folder-based category codes here because those are spread out throughout the whole system in different folders. But as far as your personal and your public, you'll be able to see them here. You can select those codes, have them populate the list and then do your search to bring those documents back. So you can use that as one more bit of criteria when you're doing your searches. So that's what I wanted to cover real quick in this. Is just an overview of category codes and how you can assign them to files and remove them from files and use those to do your searching, sorting, and filtering of your documents.